let's go. Let's keep moving. We are recording for Brady. Hope all's well, Brady. I realized that he doesn't even have the packet, so he's probably not going to do this till later.
He would do it anyways.
Yeah, you're right. Where's my green pen? Because that's going to be an issue. Green. No. Green pen. Am I going to have to use a different pen? Ah.
What are you doing?
All right, so yesterday, everything we talked about were strong acids, which do what? Completely dissociate. And I hinted at where we were going with this. Weak acids don't. Because weak acids don't completely dissociate, we have no idea how much of the concentration is going, so we have to ice. So we have to ice it. So another Ka. There's two Ks. There's Ka and there's Kb. So Ka is the equilibrium constant for weak acids. So the higher the Ka, the stronger the acid. The lower the Ka, the weaker the acid. Pretty easy to remember. In a weak acid, HA, dissociation is incomplete. Dissociation is incomplete. I don't know why I wrote like that. That's what happened. So we would set up an equilibrium. So here is HA. So there's my acid, any acid, which is AQ, plus H2O, which is a liquid, would be in equilibrium with my hydronium, H3O plus, AQ, plus A minus, which is also AQ. So we would set up an equilibrium. We don't have a number, so it would be X, not part of it. Am I going to start out with anything on the right? No, because it has to dissociate. So 0, 0. My change is going to be minus X, not part of it, plus X, plus X. So my E would be X minus X, not part of it, X and X. So you guys know how to set up an ice. That's just an example.
You leave that up there in phosphorus.
Yes, I will leave that up there. In this case, we have no clue how much acid is dissociated. How much acid is dissociated. So it's not possible to directly take a P. You got it. Which is a negative log from the concentration of the acid. From the concentration of the acid. However, since the acid is weak and there is very little dissociation, Ka must be very what? Yes. Ka must be very small. So the X minus the X, little x, is going to be going to what? 0.
Why can't we just say it's like, since it's so small, then like we just don't consider it?
I mean, we're not. This X here is going to 0. This X is going to 0. We also know the concentration of H2O plus and OH minus must be equal because they're both X, yes?
Yep.
So,
Concentration.
yeah, concentration. And water's a pure liquid, so it won't appear in the Ka expressions. So we can write any of the following. So there's a bunch of ways you can write this. If you wanted to write out the whole thing, you could write it like this. Ka equals concentration of H3O plus times concentration of A minus over concentration of HA because water's not involved. Or I could write it as concentration of H3O plus what?
Plus what? What do you mean?
Squared.
Why?
Oh, because it's the same.
Because these are the same.
Okay, but that moves misleading. No,
But
I see
it
what
would
you
still work.
mean.
It would still work over concentration of HA. Or do we care about the H3O plus? What do we only really care about the H3O plus? We really only care about H plus. So we could write it as H plus squared over HA. Or it's essentially just X squared over X. So there's about 5 ways you could write that. I don't care how you write it. Probably not x squared over x. That's not going to help you a lot. You're probably going to do, you'll probably figure out the whole thing. I don't care. As long as it makes sense to you and you get the right answer, I'm good with it. And pKa is still going to equal the negative log, because I'm taking a p, of Ka. pKa is still going to equal the negative log of Ka. So, we got some practice. Number one, if ethanoic acid has a pKa of 4.74, what is its Ka? Get out your calculator. Get out your calculator. So I have to unget this out of logarithmic form. Do you guys remember how to do that from yesterday?
Yeah.
What do you do?
10 to the negative.
10 to the negative 4.74. So to get it out of the log, you do 10 to the negative.
Wait, this is the what expression? One of your so
Ka.
0.8 times 10 to the negative
I ended up with, this is equal to 1.82 if I'm keeping sig digs,
Yep.
times 10 to the negative fifth. Are there units on this number? No. That's K, right? K's don't have units. pKa, Ka.
And that makes sense because that's very small, so not a lot of it is associated.
Exactly. That makes sense. If propanoic acid has a Ka of 1.38 times to the negative fifth, what is its pKa?
Negative log of that?
Negative log. So negative log of 1.38 times 10 to the negative fifth gives you what? 4.86. Does that make sense?
That's acidic, but still not.
It's acidic, but getting closer to
Basic.
7.
7. Oh, yeah.
So think about this when you're doing it. That makes sense. You wouldn't have like a 1 or a 2 here. These are weaker acids. So it should be a little bit higher when it comes to pH. Which is a stronger acid, propanoic or ethanoic?
Ethanoic acid.
So I have to compare the Kas, right? So ethanoic was 1.82 times 10 to the negative fifth. Propanoic was 1.38 times 10 to the negative fifth. What?
It should be ethanoic.
It should be ethanoic,
Because,
right?
that's slightly larger, so.
Ethanoic because it's the largest Ka.
Largest? Like smallest, right? The smallest.
1.8.
The largest Ka. Think about it. You got to think about that.
1.82 times 10 to the negative fifth is greater than 1.38 times 10 to the negative fifth, which means that more dissociated, so it's a stronger acid.
Ethanoic because it has the largest Ka.
Wait. So 1.82 times 10 to the negative fifth is bigger than 1.38 times 10 to the negative fifth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Was that more?
It is.
Oh my god.
So more dissociation. So the larger Ka, the more dissociation, and we are thinking in negative exponents here. So it's okay. Brains are warming up. It's all good.
What? Aubrey, why?
She what?
Aubrey just like leaned over and poked my leg with her pencil. Like, just randomly. Aubrey, what?
She's on a sugar high. It's fine.
What do you do?
It's fine. What is the pH of a 1 molar solution of ethanoic acid? Can I take a negative log of the 1?
I don't think so.
No. So what am I going to have to do? I'm going to have to ice this. So, number 4, we're going to have to do it down here.
Wait, okay, how do we know that's weak acid?
How do I know?
Formula.
Well, because this isn't one of the 6.
Yeah, what's the formula for it?
I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
The formula for ethanoic acid is CH3COOH, which is AQ, plus what? Water is in equilibrium with H plus still AQ
Why did I put water in all?
plus CH3COO minus AQ. Do you see how these are easy to break up?
Did I say HI?
Where? This is H plus.
H plus, okay.
H plus. So literally, I'm just breaking the H off. You guys cool with that? Yes? So these are not hard to write. I'm just breaking them apart. So there's my R of my rice.
Wait, so where was so H2O in this case is
It's liquid.
donated.
This is technically H3O plus, but I only care about the H plus.
Why is it like that?
So I'm not going to be writing H3O plus anymore. All right? Because
Every time you write H plus, it actually means.
yes, every time I'm writing H plus, it's really H3O plus from this point forward. But this shows a little bit better how this is just ripping an H off. And also, I'm going to take the P of this H eventually. So that's why I'm going to be writing like that from now on. Initial. I have 1.0 molar. Water's not part of it. Hasn't dissociated yet, so I have no products. My change is minus X, not part of it, plus X, plus X. My E is 1 minus X, X, and X. Here's the cool thing about this. If I write my K expression now, I have ethanoic acid. The Ka was up here, right? So it's going to be 1.82 times 10 to the negative fifth equals what? X what?
Squared.
X squared. Over what? 1 minus X. But the K is small.
It's just S squared over 1.
So it's literally just X squared over 1. So it's just X squared.
So it's like last chapter.
So it's literally just 1.82 times the negative fifth is equal to X squared. Solve for X. Solve for X. Take a square root. That's what I got. I had 0.00427. So that is my concentration of H plus. Do it one more time.
Do the 1 minus.
You could do 1.82 times the negative fifth to the power of 1/2, or square root it. So 0.00427. Did someone here take the ACT last weekend? How'd it go?
Jack.
Boy, I've been
Fine.
done with that.
You good, Maggie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like a ball like it.
On this, I now have the concentration of hydronium. I don't want the concentration, I want the pH. So I have to take a, what? Take a P. So negative log of 0.00427.
Okay, wait, pause.
Yes.
So for the X value, why don't you just plug that back into the 1 minus X?
I don't care about this. I just care about my
Oh, sorry,
concentration.
yeah, duh.
I only care about my concentration of H.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you sub that in, what do you get? 2.37. 2.37.
Which is stronger.
Stronger, but it's fine. Still an acid.
Are we going to have enough room to do the next two?
Yep. We're going to have enough room.
Are we doing it on the back?
I'm going to do them right here. Number 5. Calculate the Ka value of 0.1 molar solution of a weak acid with an H plus of 1.75 times 10 to the negative third. So, first thing what would you do? How would you guys start this?
Calculate the weak acid.
I need to solve for Ka. So I probably want to write my Ka expression, right? So Ka,
1 molar solution of weak acid.
I'm going to write my Ka expression. So Ka is going to equal what? Concentration
H
of H plus what?
squared.
Squared
Oh,
over what?
HA.
Over HA, which is what?
1.0. Wait, oh, 0.10.
0.10 molar. Over 0.100 molar. Over 0.10 molar. Do I know my concentration of H plus?
Yeah.
It's right here. Yes? So sub in Ka equals 1.75 times 10 to the negative third molar. That quantity squared over 0.100 molar. What do you get? That's what I had. 3.06 times 10 to the negative fifth.
You're like calling me wild.
3.06 times to the negative fifth. Are you guys okay with why we made that h squared?
Yes.
Yes? Because we knew it was going to be x squared, so just h squared. Yes?
Yep.
Okay. You gonna try 6 on your own?
No.
Yeah, we can do it, guys.
You can do it.
Chat, I know how.
Try it.
5.11 equals.
If it's not a group project, Jack will make it one anyway.
Yep. Negative log of
Including test.
x.
AP test about to go crazy.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if the AP test was a group thing? That'd be a mess.
Chat, what's the
Everyone would be arguing.
Now hide in the corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to find the x value.
Are you for real right now?
Oh,
Okay, wait.
So 5.1, but I don't know how to undo that because I don't know how to do math.
it's 10 to the negative 5.
Okay, so wait, the pH equaling 5.11 is the same as the pKa equaling, like,
Chat, I don't know how to do this.
you do the same thing.
So
And I'm writing this.
I want you to try it.
7.76 times 10 to the negative 6.
Wait, how do you get an x1? Do you just press that button?
Carrot.
Means you get x to be 7.76.
Check the number.
Jack or not?
Yeah.
I'd say
So we know the bottom of
I have nothing with hearts, so I wore my Worcester hoodie because my heart is with Worcester. So, did I tell you guys that I wrote a book
What?
For real?
and that my daughter illustrated it?
No, wait, wait, what's that about though?
It's called Ohio Solar Eclipse. So I'm writing it's like a kid's book about the solar eclipse. So it's written, it's illustrated. My wife is helping me design it. It's almost ready to go live on Amazon.
Is it possible to get a negative value
For what?
This girl
for
that I might
for
be
KA?
No.
literally
No.
published a book today and it's on sale on Amazon.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
How much did it cost?
It's like a
I don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
I have to figure out what the overhead is and how much I'm gonna make. But I'm telling you, I think this could be like kind of a big deal because the pictures are super cute.
I'd buy one now.
Well, this is like $25.
It'll be hopefully $20 or less. I'm guessing.
Okay.
I don't know.
You should give us a
What are your
discount.
thoughts?
since we're
I'm
using
thinking.
A discount?
it.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Anyone get like 13,000?
I got, you should not be getting 30,000.
For real?
That would be a strong answer.
What was your step one?
First we said
Undo it.
5.11 equal to the negative log of
10 to the negative 5.11. Maggie said that. So after that,
Oh, that's why there's a negative.
I got 0.00000 if we're not going to do scientific method, 776, which is equal to
the concentration.
concentration of H plus, also X, right? So now I know that Ka is going to equal 0.0, since we're not doing scientific method for fun, 0.000076. That number is going to be squared
Wait, didn't we already find the KA?
over
Yeah.
0.250 molar. That was the concentration of H. What'd you get?
4 times 10 to the negative.
2.41 times 10 to the negative 10th. So that is a very, 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 very
That's acid sucks.
weak acid.
That would ought to be a very rough. Oh dear. Okay.
This is not that bad.
This
This really is not that bad.
that acid sucks.
If this isn't that bad, I'm screwed. Okay.
Which step?
So the 7.76 times 10 to the negative 6 over the 2.5. So if we just calculate the concentration of H plus.
So this is my H plus.
Think about
And remember, it's over, it's
yeah,
this
H
step
plus
here.
on top. Okay.
H plus over the weak
So
acid.
is it always going to be like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
So anytime we get a problem like this, we need to do
yeah,
it. Yay.
yes.
Okay, yeah.
Are you good with that now, Jack? Okay, flip it. All right, now KB. The good thing is KB, it's the exact same thing.
expression that
It's the exact same thing.
way back.
I get it, it's all the same form.
So, same thing, but just with H. So, NH3, my reaction, it would be NH3AQ. What do bases want to do? No,
Except
no,
a
bases want to gain,
except a hybrid.
right? That's going to be in equilibrium with, I think I'm going to sneeze.
Because they're silly, obviously.
With NH4 plus AQ plus OH minus AQ. And I usually write the base ones out just because I need the OH. So my initial, let's say that is big X, not part of it, XX. Change is going to be minus little x, not part of it. Sorry, 0, 0, 0. These are 0, 0. That was better. Plus x, good catch. Plus x. Equilibrium, big X minus little x, not part of it.
Because it's just easier.
I'm just
So you know.
I'm just showing that they're different x's, x and x. So if I'm going to write my KB is going to be equal to concentration of OH minus times concentration of NH4 plus over concentration of NH3. Or KB could be concentration of OH minus what? Squared over concentration of NH3, because those are both X. Or X squared over the concentration of NH3. And PKB still is equal to the negative log of the KB. So this is pretty much the same thing as what we were just doing. The major species in all the solutions of weak acids or bases will be, this should say THIER, if you care about grammar, will be their what form? Dissociated. They're undissociated because these are weak. This is going to be their undissociated form. The major species is going to be the form where they're not broke up because these barely break up. That's why they're a weak acid or weak base. Cool? Okay. Note, higher the Ka, the stronger and more it will dissociate is the acid. Same for Kb. Or you could reverse it. You could say the lower the pKa, the stronger the acid. Think about that. Because the pKa would be the negative log, right? So that's it. They're going like this. Going like this. What's that? This is pKa. pKa. Okay. Number one. If ammonia has a pKb of 4.75, what's its Kb?
4.75.
10 to the negative 4.75 is what? So to unlog it,
1.8 times 10 to the negative fifth.
pKa.
pKa.
Yes. What'd you get?
1.8 times 10 to the, or sorry, 1.78 times 10 to the negative fifth.
I had 1.78 times 10 to the negative fifth. If methylamines, that's my base, has a Kb of 4.38 times 10 to the negative fourth, what's the pKb? In order to get a pKb, I have to take a
A negative log.
negative
You
log.
don't have to do like,
So negative log of 4.38 times 10 to the negative fourth is what?
3.
Did you get 3.36? 4.36.
that's
It's weird.
acidic.
I know, it's weird. The numbers aren't great. But that's what you should get.
14 minus.
No, it's just weird. Which is the stronger base, ammonia or methylamine? Thank you. Why? It's the larger Kb. This time, different exponents, easier to compare. Easier to compare. What is the pH of a 0.44 molar solution of ammonia? Do you guys want to try to ice it and do the whole thing?
Yeah.
Try
Just
it.
say lower Kb for methylamine.
Wait, what's the equation?
Larger Kb. Oh, the equation? Ammonia, so this is number 4. I'll give you the equation. Ammonia is NH3 plus H2O. You can finish it. Try number 4. Ice it, get the pH. I'll give you guys
Negative sign is like vertical instead of like.
I'll give you guys a 2-minute head start. Did I tell you about my microwave yesterday?
No.
So while you're working, I'll tell you a story. My wife texted me yesterday. Like, the microwave just turned off. It stopped working. It's dead. She wasn't using it while it happened. So I texted back something funny like, was it the flux capacitor?
No.
Because, like, Back to the Future. You guys get that? She's like, no, she knew what that was. And my wife is so smart. She's, like, smarter than me. So then I was thinking how she was cooking a lot yesterday and how our microwave plugs in a cabinet above the microwave, and that's where the cookbooks are.
Oh, no.
So she called Worcester Appliance and scheduled a service call. After that, I was thinking, I'm like, I wonder if once she got one of the cookbooks out, if it just unplugged the plug. So I texted her back and I'm like, hey, did you check the plug? She's like, no, it was unplugged. But then she made me call Worcester Appliance and say that I fixed it. And I did. So, once again, technology, make sure it's plugged in.
That would help.
Or restart it, most of the time. What was the other story I was going to tell you? Oh, so I had a dream last night that it was freshman Rockets, and Maddie Dunlap and Parker Murphy are partners. And you want to know what they did to their bottle? They cut their main bottle. Which, who here's done Rockets?
Oh yeah, it just explodes.
You can't cut the main bottle, right? Because it doesn't hold pressure. And I was just like thinking, like, I was like in my dream, like, what are you guys doing? You're seniors. You should know this. And then the nice thing was I was able to actually wake up from that dream. So, because I like waking up from dreams. If I can't, that means I'm having a seizure. So,
Well,
yeah.
You think to be point, like,
I got .0027, sorry, 280.
chat, I'm still working.
For what?
what did you set it equal to? 1.8.
Am I correct? Am I right? Okay, so I'm correct. 1.78 times 10 to the negative fifth. I'm correct? Okay,
So
cool.
what did I do wrong?
That's not your pH, that's your X, right?
Yeah,
I feel like I
that's
did
not
wrong.
pH, not pH. That would be the most acidic. No, not pH. Yeah.
No, you just, isn't the bottom part we just crossed it out because it's small?
Yeah, but it's still 0.44 on the bottom.
Crap, so is it just?
Wait, is .44 small?
Do you square root that? You square-
0.44 is not small, but 10 to the negative fourth is small. Oh, this one is actually 10 to the negative. This one is actually 10 to the negative fifth. So that's definitely small.
Oh, because you're using the stuff from above.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I got 2.55 as my
Isn't that what you said?
pH.
Yeah, you got the same thing. Wait, how'd you get the point? Wow. Times .44. And then square root that value. Okay, that's what I forgot to do. See, when in doubt, I feel like I should just include the bottom.
Oh, and then we have to subtract it, right?
Yes.
Your.
Because what we saw for was POH.
14?
Yep. So 14.
Well, I thought you said you don't subtract it sometimes.
Wait a second. I forgot to take a negative P. I forgot to take my log. Or negative log.
Wait, but why then for number 2 did we not subtract it?
Because I wanted pH, and I had the concentration of H.
Oh, what, for 2 it wanted PKB, which is the base.
Did you get 2 points?
PKB is just the negative log of KB.
Yes, why didn't we subtract like 14 minus?
Nothing to subtract there. To get a P of anything, it's just the negative log.
2.5.
Don't get PKs and pHs confused. Those are different things. PKB is the strength of the base.
11.45.
pH is pH scale.
There we go. There's the issue.
11.45.
Guys, I almost forgot to take a negative log.
That's crazy. I think I did that too. Oh! And that's our x value, which then you plug it in for the negative. That's where I went wrong.
Oh my goodness.
I got 11.45.
Yup.
Yes? 11.45. So, I almost set the x equal to POH, but that was not POH. That was just the concentration of OH minus. In order to get it to POH, you have to take the negative log. That's my POH 2.55. And then get to pH, 14 minus 2.55 is 11.45.
So would you say most of the problems we have will be able to get rid of X on the bottom?
If it's an ice, yeah, because that's the definition of a weak acid or weak base.
Oh, right, yeah.
The Ka or Kb is going to be really small. Yep. That was 4. 5. Calculate the Kb value of a 0.1 molar solution base with OH concentration of 1.75 times 10 to the negative third. Kb equals concentration of OH minus squared over what? 0.100 molar. 7 what you got. So I have 1.75 times 10 to the negative third molar. That quantity squared over 0.100 molar. What do you get?
Aubrey, your life is about to end.
Oh!
Sorry.
That's a school.
I'm so sorry for people that had to hear that.
I'm gonna talk to my.
Are you going to talk to your professor at all?
6 times 10
Dog,
to
use
the...
scientific notation.
She is.
I am.
She literally was.
I just heard you go point.
No, she said 3.06 times 10
To the fifth.
negative.
Negative
What did you get? 3.06 times.
I literally was going to choke you out.
That was 5.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Not part of the program.
Guys, text 741. 741.
If you feel unsafe listening
Number
to
6.
741.
Oh.
Number 6.
Alright, that was
It
easy.
is just implied. Here we go.
Calculate the Kb of a solution of 0.250 molar of weak base with a pH of 9.12. What would be your first step here?
Undo the
Negative log of the x, so 10 raised to
10 to the something?
Uh-uh.
Oh, no.
Uh-uh.
Uh-oh.
Why?
I'm trying to solve for a Kb. Can I get Kb from a pH?
You have to, no.
In order to get Kb, I have to get it from a pOH.
OH.
So first step, yes, would be 14 minus 9.12. So that gives me, can anybody do the quick math?
No.
4.88. So that is my pOH. Now I'm going to do 10 to the negative 4.88, and that's going to give me my concentration of hydroxide. So be careful. Once again, still not hard. Just make sure you're following your steps.
1.32 times 10 to the negative
0.000132 molar, which equals concentration of OH minus, which I'm going to do what to it? Squared over 0.250 molar.
6.95 times 10.
Yep. So I got 6.95 times 10 to the negative 10th, and that is exactly what I wanted to get done today. Boom! Nice work today. We should get close to finishing these up tomorrow.
You will now return to regularly scheduled.
Very nice work today.
You could become a